everybody and welcome back. It's a very exciting vlog today. I'm very excited because I'm taking Ruby to her first ever dressage competition. So I've taken her out twice to arena hire, which I haven't been able to vlog because I've been on my own. And obviously I've had some issues with Ruby, some teething issues since she came to us, which you can check out in the last vlog, so maybe go do that if you haven't already. But yeah, I've taken Ruby to arena hire twice, and I saw that the place I take her to arena hire for, you stalking me, it's really creepy. Franco says hello everybody. He's enjoying a bit of time off. He's very muddy. But yeah, so Green Lane are doing a bit of a unaffiliated dressage today. So I thought, you know what, she's going so nicely now we've got on top of some of the stuff that was going on that I just threw an entry in for the intro. I was there on Thursday as well, so I thought, well, I'll put an entry in and I'll go back and school there again. And you know what, she was absolutely fantastic. So I'm really looking forward to today. I don't have any expectations as such. It's very much just about getting her out and about, seeing what she's like. Obviously I have never ridden her in like a warm-up or with other horses and stuff. Here she is. So yeah, it's just really about getting that experience and making it a nice time for her, and yeah, seeing what the judges say, and hopefully this is the start of us actually sort of getting on top of her tummy issues and getting her ready to be an event horse. So yeah, very excited. Anyway, I'm going to catch her because she's wandering off, bring her in and start plaiting her up. So it's going to be her first time being washed and plaited up as well. So my Instagram, I'm sure, is going to be full of photos. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, go check us out. Right, so Ruby is in. I've just had to pop down and get my hay nuts that are in the garage. So I'm going to plait her mane up first, I think, just in case she starts getting fidgety. I thought then at least that's done, and then I'll give her a bath, give her something to eat, and then I'm actually going to get changed here. So when I get there, all I've got to do is tack up and get on. Here she is. Beautiful girl. Big girl today. It's very exciting, isn't it? Okay, so that is us all ready to go. I haven't plaited up this front bit because she wears acoustic ears, but look, she's all plaited for the first time. And you know what? She was actually such a good girl about being plaited as well. So she's all plaited, she's all bathed, she's all ready to go. She knows I've got treats in that pocket, so she's like, please let me have one. I've been a good girl. So I'm going to get her loaded up now, and my stepdad, bless him, is coming with me because otherwise I was going to be on my own. So he's going to meet me there, so I've got an extra pair of hands. And I'm leaving plenty of time so that we've got a decent warm-up. And yeah, wish us luck. Right, so you'll see I'm here, I'm warming up. I've got really limited footage of the warm-up because my stepdad, bless him, came to help me, but I had to keep reminding him to film. And he was like, yeah, I'll film the actual thing. I'm like, no, for a vlog, I need more footage. So I've only got this little clip, but I was actually really pleased with how Ruby warmed up. Obviously, I've only done arena hire with her twice. I've never ridden with other horses. That little chestnut is quite spooky in the background there, and she just coped amazingly. And I got her going really nicely, really nice and relaxed. And yeah, absolutely thrilled with that. We then went into the indoor for the actual test, which she has been to twice before, and she absolutely lost the plot over the judges. So when it came to coming down the centre line, which is here, you can see she's really tense. Her head is lifting. She's like, well, I don't want to go near them. So we actually got a 5.5 with the comment of overshot centre line and spooky, which I think was quite generous on the judges' part. But I'm pleased to say that we got down the centre line and that is our worst mark. So that's absolutely fine. We've then got B, circle right 20 metres, for which we got a 6.5, and they said she just needs to be more through, which is absolutely right. I felt like I got her going much better in the warm-up, and just that instant with the judges when we first went in unsettled her a little bit. And actually all of our work up at that end, you'll see later on, she goes a bit tense still, but that's the reason you get these youngsters out, and as she gets used to it, it will just become the norm. We've then just done a walk transition, so this is B and F transition to walk, and then proceed in trot, and then we've got FAKE working trot, and we got a 7.5 for this, guys, which is brilliant. And you'll see when we're down the bottom end away from the judges, I think the quality of the trot is much better. Which is fantastic. We've then got E, half circle right 10 metres, X half circle left 10 metres. and we've got a 6, and they've put tenths for the second half, which was a pity. And this is just where she is with her training. You know, I've not had her very long. We just need to get that consistency in terms of the rhythm and the contact. But yeah, we've then just done between B and M another walk transition, which we got a 6.5, and then they've commented tenths between M and C because she thinks that the judges are going to eat her, and then round here she's like, get me away from them, get me away from them. Anyway, we've then got E, circle left 20 meters, where we've got a 6.5, and again it says some tense steps. I actually thought that the second half of this circle was better. I don't know what happened with the filming there. Was a little bit better, but yeah, that's a 6.5. And then between K and A, we've got a transition to medium walk, which we got a 6 because she came up against my hand. And that's just, we really need to work on our transitions. And I think that they have been improving, but in this slightly more tense atmosphere, she's just being quite babyish, and that's fine. This is the starting point. This is what we're working from. Now, this is where I'm particularly happy, not gonna lie. So we got we're doing change the rein long free walk, and this is the double marker for which we got a 7.5. And they've put great over track, nose needs to come down to knee more, which is fair enough, but I was really happy with that. We've then got H medium walk, and then at C we're doing a circle right 20 meter diameter, and then between X and C we're going back up into trot, and we got a 6.5 for this, and a fussier mouth at times. And she is a little bit fussy in her mouth, but I really don't want to be strapping it down with drop nose bands or grackles or things like this at this stage. I think I'm going to try and get her going more consistent first, and if we have to resort to that, then we'll look at it. But yeah, I'm not a massive fan of strapping their noses down, especially when they're so young. Anyway, we've then got MXK, change of running working trot, and she's given us a 6, saying tense behind, and she has gone a little bit tense behind there. She's not working us through as she was, which is a shame. We've then got A down the centre line, which we've got 6.5, and then our halt at G, we've also got a 6.5. And our paces, we got a 7, suppleness 6.5, contact 6, rider's position 6.5, rider's results 6.5, giving us a total of 65%, which I was thrilled with. What a good girl. Right, everybody, that is us done. I'm very, very sweaty because that green jacket does not give any air whatsoever. But she was amazing. Really, really amazing. She took a little bit of a aversion to the judges to begin with. So we had a little bit of a rear and a spin round. But actually after that, she was really, really good. So I'll give you a full debrief when we get home. But what a clever baby pony. Right, everybody, so that is us back home. Ruby's just tucking into her hay net, and I am absolutely over the moon with this horse today. She was just wonderful. I mean, the first couple of weeks, I genuinely couldn't ride her because I think the ulcers were causing her so many issues that riding her was just, it was a nightmare, if I'm honest with you. And she just today was so fabulous and so wonderful. She coped really, really well with the warm-up. So she's never been in that arena before, and there was lots of bits and bobs around at the edge. There was people coming down the track in their horse boxes and their trailers and unloading, and you know, then 4 horses joined us in quite a small warm-up arena. And she just kept her cool. She listened to me. She kept working. She kept doing what I was asking her to do. And that's all you can ask of a young horse. Was it perfect? No. But was it a really good starting point? And was it sort of showing the potential? Yes, it blooming was. And even when another horse in the warm-up started to get quite tense, she had a little spook at it and then just carried on. And I thought, oh my God, like, she's only just turned 5. I've only had her now, so February, March, April, May. I've had her 4 months. And that's it. We've had all of those issues and stuff, so I haven't been cracking on. I haven't done loads of arena hires or had loads of lessons, and she was just fabulous. We then went into the actual ring. Now, this is where I have been taking her for arena hire, but obviously it was set up as a short arena for our test today, and with the judges who were on like behind a little table. And not gonna lie, that was a little bit hairy. So we went in and she saw the judges and she was like, absolutely not, what is that? So she was quite nappy. She span round and I thought, oh God, I'm not gonna be able to get her to do anything. Just what are we doing? So I just thought, right, just stay really calm. That is my go-to. I think with young horses it's so important just to stay calm. So I just stayed calm and I thought, right, let's get her trotting. And I'd got her bending away from it and got her as close as I possibly could. And bless them, the judges did give me a little bit of extra time just to help settle her. And she did settle really well. She didn't go quite as nicely as she was going in the warm-up, but obviously I was in the warm-up for about 35-40 minutes. But she came down the first centre line and it was very wobbly and you were still spooking, weren't you? So we got a 5.5 for that. So that is not ideal. But after that, once we'd come down the centre line, she tried a little heart out and she did so well. And for where we're at with our level of training, I don't think she really could have done much better, to be honest with you. You know, we've got work to do in terms of our upward transitions and all of that, but her walk was very good. We've got some very good scores for her walk, and you know, there's bits of her trot which are lovely. We've just got to get that consistency, but it was just about going out, enjoying ourselves, coming back happy and in one piece. And I think in terms of our partnership, it just adds to that trust bucket, doesn't it? But over the moon. And to finish it off, there was 5 people in our class and Ruby Dooby came second. Can you believe it? And the weirdest thing about this, right, is that this morning I said to my kids, oh, I'm taking Ruby to her first ever competition. Do you want a rosette? And my little boy said, yes, a blue one. And I thought, oh, damn it, why is it not a red one? But yeah, that's what we got. We managed to get a red one and we got lots of compliments. So some of the other competitors complimented us. And yeah, the owner of Green Lane as well said she was going nicely. So I'm so happy with her. She was just absolutely fantastic. And hopefully that'll be the first of many Ruby Dooby outing vlogs. And I really hope you've enjoyed coming taking my little pony to her first, she's not a little pony, my little horse, to her first ever competition. What do we say, Rubes? Ruby says subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe to our channel. And you'll see more of Ruby. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Please do like and comment and share. And yeah, we'll see you all very soon. Bye bye.